Hello guys, it's hair wash day here today, so excuse my big twists. I've had a few meetings today and a coaching call, so I hope you agree that I'm not looking too shabby. Maybe shabby. What do they call it? Shabby chic, maybe. Anyway, welcome. Hope you're doing well. I was thinking today, I talk to people, and you guys know that I'm nomadic, and always say that it's hella scary actually. Freedom, we all want it, but it is quite frightening, even for me. And I've been doing it for 7 months now. But it's very exciting. I have a really good time. But I tell you, the most frightening, worrying, concerning thing is that sometimes we expose ourselves to people who don't want the best for us. Right? You have to be really very, very careful about who has sort of proximity to you. I was thinking I'm gonna be quite vulnerable. I'm gonna share something with you that maybe I haven't shared. Maybe I've shared on social media going back a while now. But anyway, I worked really hard for 30 years or so to afford a beautiful home and lifestyle that some admired and others envied. And I opened my heart and home as a hospitality business, which placed me, as I said, in close proximity to the latter, really, in a country where I was strange fruit. And that, at first it was no biggie. I was quite a confident person. I had a fair amount of self-belief. But anyway, I travelled half the year, I played golf, I lunched, I made some new friends. Life was really good for a while. But after 6 years of sort of, is this yours, racist fumblings and microaggressions, I was pretty traumatized actually, for one reason and another. I was broken both mentally and spiritually. And when the pandemic hit, oh boy, I was just so trapped in every imaginable way. Yeah, and that was just hella scary for me, I tell you. A year on, I heard about a travel business, right? And a professional community that were actually helping people. Now, my ears perked up when I heard about travel, but I made all sorts of excuses because it's what we do, isn't it? We say, I don't have time, I don't have money, I don't have fill in the blank, right? What I was really saying by that time, because my self-belief was so low, and people say to me, you're never sort of broken, you're just healing. But I was believing that I'm not important, I don't deserve it, and changing my life isn't a priority. That's where I was at. Now that changed 4 years ago now, when I saw someone who has just about changed my life forever actually. She was a black woman from Houston, Texas, who just 4 years ago, or 4 years before, was broke, having lost her job. She'd gone from having her car repossessed, living in her mother's basement, to having to lend the money to invest in her travel business. She's actually now my mentor. Her name, as many of you may know, is Mrs. J.P. Watkins Mukes. And 8 years on, she earns $500,000 a year and is the top income earner in the state of Texas. while she's also a busy wife and mother with a team of thousands that she coaches. So you might be asking yourself, so why is that relevant? What changed? Well, you know what? She was the evidence of all the self-doubt and bullcrap I'd started believing about myself. It was pretty horrendous, actually. But I was saying, black people can't do this. Women can't do that. I don't deserve to be successful. And here I was looking at the preview of how my life would change with this vehicle if I let it. Around about then, I asked myself, okay, Rose, so just about how bad does life have to get before you make a change? And I knew it was just time. When you take full responsibility for your life, you'll find that your excuses, the blaming that we do, blaming other people for your hurts and existence, and the self-sabotage that we do, and I think we all have to admit to that, they all just fall away, and all that's left then is room for growth. So I'm going to ask you the same thing that I asked myself. Just how dire is life going to get before you make a change? Whatever that change is, when are you going to take responsibility for your own destiny? Yeah, ponder that one. If you'd like to know more about this travel business and what we do, DM me, drop me a message, and let's have a chat. Speak to you soon. Much love.